All right, so here he is, Suriname's Jairzinho Rozenstruik, the first man or woman from his nation to compete on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts. And this guy's done a whole lot more than compete. Since transitioning from kickboxing, he's been undefeated as a mixed martial artist. He was the UFC's Rookie of the Year in 2019. Alistair Overeem's got a story about this man's power, and perhaps tonight's opponent will have one to tell after the festivities tonight. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Biggie Boy, is back for more tonight. Well, you run out of time listing all the men that have fallen at the hands of Sergei Pavlovich. I would say equal parts power and speed. It's amazing to watch this man hit a speed bag, but he's most known for his power that has ended the night early for the likes of Curtis Blades, Tai Tuivasa, Derek the Black Beast Lewis. A lot of people liked him going into that Tom Aspinall fight. He was not able to realize the UFC Interim Heavyweight Championship, but he remains right on the cusp. The consequences of getting hit by this man are so dire, and you can be sure his opponent is well aware of that fact entering competition here tonight. All right, both fighters have now touched down in the world-famous octagon, ready to go with more live action from Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas, USA. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Sergei Pavlovich.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go with round one, and all eyes are on the heavyweight behemoth, Sergei Pavlovich. It is amazing.
He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, punches and bunches. That punch no good. All right, so there it is. We expected a lot of takedown attempts early from the more well-rounded fighter. The kickboxer stays upright, and amazing to see the progression of his takedown defense relative to his UFC debut.
Well, when he first got here, he was just a kickboxer, but this is not glory. This is not you being able to stand and just throw. You've got to be able to defend your legs. And he showed that he is a martial artist now, not just a kickboxer.
Nice job by Biggie Boy.
Oh, nice counter, yeah.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
And now some separation.
Nice sprawl there as he stuffs another takedown. So that was a big priority coming in, and the takedown defense has absolutely held up tonight.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job of understanding the threat of the takedown. He's recognized it, he's defended it before it's even gotten started. dude getting active. Lands another combination to the head. Beautiful block.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, right hand landed. There you go.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Big ground and pound.
60 seconds and let's do it.
Rozenstruik gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big hook. That'll sting. Outstanding back and forth first round.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand. He's leaving his jaw wide open for him. To stay on the outside, pump him with the jab.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Oh! Pavlovich gets stunned there by that stiff jab.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head. Oh, nice takedown defense. Got some separation from his clinch position. There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, relax, everybody. Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yep. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on them. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pavlovich. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Clean with that offering.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Back and forth we go. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
He's having his way with him here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half.
Good work from the top here by Pavlovich. Rozenstruik's eye starting to swell now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pavlovich. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Pavlovich.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Transition.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Well, he's got his back now. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down. Breathe. Get some water. Relax. Now listen, that was awesome. Really good work. Way to control from the top. I need you to work to pass that guard.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. his opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be both landing massive shots.
Pavlovich gets the takedown now, so a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, side control now. Pavlovich is in half guard now.
Right in the side control, yep. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. And there you go, again, half guard. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Pippen.
Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Pavlovich is in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. "20 seconds left. Pavlovich, ground and pound from half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like, so when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands.
That'll do it! Sergei Pavlovich with a huge win tonight!
Oh, my Lord.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 51 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Sergei Pavlovich.
And still